attitude was that the soldiers were not the enemy, and the enemy were the people upstairs, like Robert McNamara. That's who we were protesting. We were protesting the soldiers. Which had an interesting experience on a later anniversary, 40th anniversary, so 10 years ago, where I was writing a piece about it, and I was rereading something in the New York Times by James Reston, who's an editor of the Times, writing 2 days after, so October 23rd, front page story in the New York Times, and he said, "Oh, the demonstrators were terrible, they were spitting on soldiers." And I thought, I didn't see anybody spit on soldiers. So I went back and read the coverage from the day before, so on October 22nd, which was the reporters who were on the scene. Reston was an editor. The reporters said nothing about it, nor did any of the reporters in the Washington Post. So I decided to go the horse's mouth. And, one thing about the internet, there's an internet site for everything. Well, there's an internet site for veterans who were at the Pentagon, MPs, military police, who were at the Pentagon, and they have a veterans group, and so I emailed their contact, and I said, "Do you remember anybody spitting on you?" And he said, "Let me check with let me check with my buddies." So we checked with 5 or 6 other guys, and they all said, "No, nobody's." The crowd was very friendly. If they had spat on us, we would have retaliated with our guns, with the butts of the guns. But he remembered people chanting, join us, join us." I kind of laughed because he said I had 10 days more in the Army. The last thing I was going to do was join the demonstrators. But, he had no memory whatsoever of angry confrontation. The violence I remember of this period, came from the Marshals, the famous Marshals, who were older. The soldiers were our generation. I was 16, but they were in their early 20s. That's my Pentagon story.